Ladies and gentlemen, Matthews here from mnf.forextraders. I'm here with a trade breakdown on what happened on CADCHF, from the lessons and the mistakes and everything else that you can learn from this video. Make sure you watch until the end for you to get as much knowledge as possible. All right, so let's just jump into it right now. So you guys remember I was able to forecast this particular trade via the weekend. I was able to forecast this beautiful forecast right here on CADCHF right here, which was the 4 pips stop loss and 98 pips target. And this is what I was looking at and made a video about it. So this is what ended up happening right here. So you can see that the initial forecast was actually right here. So I was looking to actually take advantage of this beautiful inefficiency which was left right here. So however, like you always know what I want, what I was looking for in the market. The market didn't take out the Asian session. So the market, when the market opened, the Asian session was on top of this level right here. Therefore, I couldn't get involved. And remember, we don't set penny orders right here. So therefore, I was able to actually escape this loss right here. And then if you look now on the 2-hour time frame, you're going to realize that just on top of this beautiful zone right here, there was another zone which I was looking at, right? So after we had that we missed in that one, then I looked right here, there was another potential area which was going to hold right here. So you can see that we had a nice rally based drop supply zone, we had trend and liquidity, and then right here we waited for the market to take out this liquidity and also take out the Asian session right here, which it did. And then guess what, we had a nice reaction from this level right here. So we had a nice reaction, and what happened, the market actually dropped about 1 hour or 2 hour in our direction right here. You can see that the market dropped about 1 hour or 1.2 hour right here in our favor, 1.4 hour actually. And then what ended up happening was that the market went against us and we were taken out right here. And you can see that this trade was actually shared in our signals community right here. And then this trade was a 10 pips stop loss and the 117 pips target. It was basically a 1 to 10 risk reward ratio setup. However, the market didn't go in our direction and we ended up losing this particular trade yesterday on Monday. This is the only trade that we took right here. It was a beautiful setup for me. If this setup presented itself, I wouldn't hesitate to take this trade again. Why? Because it made all my criteria. And like I always say, on a trade by trade basis, the outcome on any trade is random. Your goal is to look at a series of trades, and that's what consistent profitability entails. That doesn't mean that you're going to win all the trades. That means that at the end of the day, right, when everything's done, you are going to be profitable because the risk reward ratio works in your direction. So that's how it is. So if you look at it from the daily time frame, you're going to realize that this particular trade is still in a downtrend. You can see that the market overall trend is to the downside, right? It's very clear. The market is to the downside. The trend is to the downside right here. So for me, if another opportunity presented itself on this particular trade, I wouldn't hesitate to take this particular trade because this is a nice downtrend. So look what is happening right. So therefore, because of that, I'm still bearish on this particular trade. So until zones like these ones have been taken out, right? These zones like this one right here, then I would now start changing my mind, right? So you can see that already the market is setting up another zone right here. So if you look here, we have another zone right here, and then we have another zone just right here. However, the tricky part about trading is that we don't know which zone is going to hold. Because look at this zone, it has a beautiful imbalance right here. Look at this zone, it has beautiful imbalance. Look at this zone, it had beautiful imbalance, but it still failed. So like I always say, the trade on a trade by trade basis, the outcomes are always random. Of course, people have difficulties actually grasping that concept, but it's true. You and I don't know what's going to happen on a trade by trade basis. If we knew, we would have been risking our whole account on one trade because we knew that the trade is going to win, right? But no one does that, really. No one does that is trading consistently profitable. No one does that because we understand at the end of the day that the market works in terms of probability, but we just don't want to accept the reality. So for me, when we were taken out on this one, I'm already looking at another level right here. The market can potentially hold right here. This is a nice already. It's a nice rally based stop supply zone. There's liquidity which has been engineered here. The market is already tapping into my zone, and you can see that already the market is reacting from this area right here. So this would have can hold, but I because the market is about to close right now, I wouldn't think that this is going to hold. I would potentially wait for that one on top right here because the market is already close to the Asian session, and this is likely going to be taken out. So this is what happened on this particular trade. It was a loss. However, it was a good loss. It was a good loss because it made our criteria. These losses are acceptable. What I don't accept is taking a loss which is outside my control. That you should never allow. Always take setups that meet your criteria. Only take trades that meet all your criteria so that you avoid taking bad trades. There's nothing wrong with taking a well-calculated loss because it's part of the game. So that's how it is. So this was our yesterday's trade. So I thought I would actually share with you what happened on this particular trade. And today, let me just show you what happened today. We had our forecast for today. Let me just show you. One of the focus trade that we've actually taken was this one right here, trade on GBPAUD right here. So the overall trend of this particular trade is to the upside, right? Therefore, we had a nice drop-based rally, then we had break of structure to the upside, which is very, very important, and then we had now the market starting to come to the downside right here. Of course, I went to the lower time frame, found my order block, then we had equal lows which were left behind right here. So what I was waiting for was for the market to come and take out the lows right here, take out the Asian session before I could get involved, right? So when the market came to my area, I was able to execute this. Let me just show you right now. So our CADCHF, we're still in this CADAUD right here. We're still in this particular trade. Let me just show you. So if you go to the daily time frame, you're going to realize that the market overall trend is to the upside, and you always want to trade in the direction of the market, which I always do, right? So this is what is happening right now. You can see that as per our forecast right here, the market did actually come into my area. You can see that it came into my zone. And then let me just show you one thing. I always want to make sure that the market takes out the Asian session, and you can see right here that the market took out the Asian session by just a small wick right here. And then just after that, what happened? The market decided to push to the upside, and I was able to share this in our signals community, and we were able to take this particular trade right here. A beautiful 1:31 risk reward ratio trade. Let me just show you right here. So this is a 1:31 risk reward ratio. We're risking about 11 pips to potentially make about 360 pips right here, and already the market has moved about let me just show you right now. The market has gone in our direction about 1:7. It had initially gone about 1:10 risk reward ratio, but right now there was a retracement. The market is back to 1:7 risk reward ratio, and right on this particular trade, you can see that after we send, we're able to actually manage this trade. We're able to actually move our stop loss to break even. Later on, we had some news events which we were worried about. Then we had to move our stop loss to, around this area, right? This low right here, below this low right here. So right now, this trade is running risk-free. I was able to take this trade myself. You can see that right now we are currently running about $1,400 in profit, and the stop loss has been locked right here in profit of about 500 roughly right here. So our target is about 360 pips. It's going to be about $7,000, and right now we're just running about $1,400 right here. And we're just going to keep on trading the stop loss as the market keeps on going in our direction. You can see that even the way we are trading our stop loss, we're not just trading stop loss anyhow. We are trading the stop loss behind structure, because I know once the market comes and takes out this low right here, I know that there's a higher chance of the market continuing to go to the downside. Therefore, I wouldn't want to be part of that. So this is how we do it. All right. So this is how it is, guys. Those in our signals community were able to take this particular trade, and right now it's currently running risk-free. And then we just can keep on managing this trade depending on how it moves right here. So I thought I would share these particular trades right now, and mostly because I know that most people don't like talking about losses, because I mean people don't really see the point of talking about losses. But for me, I know that this is an inevitable part of trading, and if you are going to get involved in the financial markets, this is something that you're supposed to expect as a trader. expect to lose. Be prepared to lose and prepare for it so that you're not surprised when it happens. All right, so this is how it is, guys. So I hope you found value in this video. Do me a favor, if you're finding value in our videos, kindly subscribe and like this video, comment in the comment section, turn on the bell notifications so that you don't get to miss any of our content that we post on a regular basis. And then also, if you'd like to have an in-depth understanding of our strategy, the first link in the description gives you just that. Make sure you check the first link in the description. It gives you access to our mnf mastery course, which comes with lifetime mentorship and lifetime signals and lifetime access to me to be able to ask me any questions at any particular time, and we'll be able to attend to you. And if you need signals, there's a link, the Telegram link right there. Check it out, and then you have access to me. You'll be able to ask me questions, and then I'll be able to go on from there. All right, you guys, until next time, goodbye.